join while I'm reading this. I've never gone live on a phone before, so I'm just double checking. Nah, we shouldn't have to worry about moderation too much. This is a pretty small channel. Ooh, there's filters. Let's have a look. That's a good one. Yeah, let's go with that one. Okay. I don't know if this is a stream that someone can watch later on, so I'm going to introduce it anyway, even though I don't know if that's something that needs to be done. I really don't know. But yeah, so it is election night, and I don't feel like stressing about the election, so I've got a bunch of Lego to build. So if you guys want to hang out and chill, we're doing that. Oh, hey, Owie! Awesome to have you joining. We are doing a Lego building stream just for fun, instead of worrying about election results and all that. I've got quite a few sets to go through, so I don't know how late we'll actually build, but we're going to start with this Creator one here. It's a 3-in-1. I'm probably going to build the main builds first, although if you have any suggestions on which ones I should build. Actually, no, let's figure out which one we're going to build. We can build an owl, a T-Rex, or a shark first. So if you have any ideas while I'm getting this open, I am open. And of course I didn't. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a knife to open the box. There we go. Yes, it is good to be back. I have not streamed in a while, and I also was on vacation, so I got behind on my daily builds. But I got to see my fiance, so it was definitely a good trip, but I do need to get back to YouTube and keeping up to date with things. There we go. Not really sure how this is packaged, if it's like just bags of all of them. Oh, they just straight up have the boxes in the box. Yeah, there we go. Okay, well, we don't need that box. Okay, so we've got T-Rex, shark, or owl. I'm thinking dinosaurs are cool. Let's start with the dinosaur, but I'm going to put those in the background so that people can see what we're building next. Perfect. Well, anyway, Owie, how are you doing? It's great to have you here. There we go. Don't need that box either. I'm just going to do that the whole stream. I'm just gonna throw things away. Where did I go on vacation? So, my fiance lives down in Florida. I'm in Missouri. So, I drove down to Florida for about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. It was a good trip. So yeah, we had a nice, good time together. We were able to go to some shows, hang out with some friends. So it was a good time. I really enjoyed it. I feel like there should be more pieces than this. Nope, that's right. Never mind. Okay. There we go. And since it's a 3-in-1 Creator set, this is probably going to have quite a few spare pieces, which I will eventually put in my storage system. I'm not going to do that live on stream, although I do need to do a video showing my Lego storage setup. I know it's in the background of my daily builds, but I feel like it would be a cool video to just show how I store everything. Because I even have my minifig pieces and all the parts for that stored separately, but like by piece type, so I can build characters really quickly. It's a lot of fun. Looks like we've had a few more people join. Welcome to the stream. I've never streamed like on the iPhone before, so it's a little different. I'm usually streaming off my computer, but YouTube keeps sending me notifications. Stream on your phone, stream live, stream on the go, stream shorts. So I'm trying it. Okay, so looks like we're building some bones for the T-Rex to pick meat off of first. Let's see. I was going to pull up the chat on my computer, but it's really, all I have to do is turn my head, so I'm not going to worry about that. Oops, that's not the right thing I wanted to close. There we go. Sorry, I had a few notifications on my computer. I don't like having them sit there. Just annoys me. Okay, so we're building the T-Rex's bones. Well, no, I don't think it's the bones of a T-Rex unless they killed another T-Rex. Which, oh, what am I building? I am building, of course I threw the box away. I'll be right back. So I'm building this one first, the Creator. I think it's called Mighty Dinosaurs. And even though the pterodactyl is my favorite dinosaur, I'm starting with the T-Rex just because that's the main build that it comes with. And usually the main build's the biggest one. I might build them sometime later, or what I could do is just do another stream another time and just redo the 3-in-1s and just switch them to the next build and then switch them again to the next build. That will work. That'd be fun. I might do that. Okay, now adding another rib to this pile of bones. Where's more teeth? There's the other tooth. There we go. Okay, looks like it wants this bone further away. Now I've got 3 smaller bones. Go. So, Owie, what have you been up to lately? We haven't caught up in a while, so I'd like to hear how you're going. Sorry if I keep talking after you answer questions. I think there's a little bit of a delay, but I don't know how much the delay is. Okay, there we go. We now have what I assume to be a rib cage. There we go. A rib cage from a dinosaur carcass. There we go. I'll just put that over there for now. Wait, is that even visible? Let's put that... There we go. Right here is where things are visible. Skateboarding and 3D printing. That sounds fun. What do you like to 3D print? Something I'd like to try that one day, so I'd love to hear what you print with those. Okay. Looks like we're building the T-Rex's stomach right now. Or abdomen, if we're going to be scientific. There we go. And then that piece next. And some of the ball joints. Let's see here. There we go. And that looks like that's the joint for the legs and the tail that we're building now. Just random stuff you like to 3D print. That's pretty cool. I just like the idea that like from my understanding, it's a bit of an expensive startup cost, but then after that you can basically print whatever you want, and it costs money, but it's not like a gazillion dollars. Definitely something I'd like to try sometime. There we go. And another one of these. Looks like we're doing the head joint next. There we go. This is what we've got so far. Just a little bit of the body. Okay, gonna need one of these and 2 of these. There we go. Now for some angled pieces. For 3D printers, I would get the Prusa Mini or the Prusa MK45. 4S. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll definitely have to research it sometime. The other thing, I don't know. I've never really been big into like cosplay stuff. Like I like the idea of costumes for like acting and stuff. But as soon as I saw someone like 3D print their own suit of Mandalorian armor, I know it's expensive, but I was like, that is so cool. Like, just to make your own complete suit of armor. And I know that's a lot of work, because you gotta like sand it and paint it and do all kinds of stuff. And then if you want any lights on it, you gotta wire it yourself. But that's just really cool. Okay, now we're getting some claws. And with the lighting set up, it is hard to see the black pieces. There we go. Let's see. Oh, also, so for those of you who are on the stream right now that have watched my stop motion content, I am editing one right now that it's a lot of editing, but it is probably my best edited video ever, and I'm having it's still fun. It's very tedious with the editing right now, because at the moment my estimate of how many sound effects I'm having to edit is about 4,000 sound effects. So it's taking me a long time. But I'm hoping it would be nice to try and have it done by Friday this week. But again, it's taking a long time to edit. I've edited about a minute of the footage and it took me like 3 hours, I think. So I'm going to try to have it done by Friday. I'd really like to, because I'm excited to show you guys. Ooh, another comment. You did that with the boats. As in you 3D printed the boat, or are you talking a Lego boat? I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. Putting some arms on our dinosaur. Kind of looks like a drone at the moment. That's what we're going to do. We're going to turn a dinosaur into a drone. Nah, we won't do that. I want to build this T-Rex. Looks like we're building its tail next. There we go. And these. I want a circle plate. 2x4. You 3D printed the boat and sanded it with lights. That is cool. That is awesome. There we go. Okay, so this looks like it's the first segment of the tail. Oh yeah, I see how this is connecting. So we've got the base of the tail right here, like this. Sorry it's a little dark above. I've got a few lights out at the moment, and I got new light bulbs, and then it looks like they've just... The light bulbs are fine, but it looks like the wiring shorted out. So I don't turn on those lights because they flash a lot, and I'm pretty sure it's a fire hazard. And I like the idea of not burning in my sleep, so I'm not going to turn them on. So let's get to the next segment of the tail. Gonna need 1x1 tile plates, not a tile. 1x4, 1x2, green slope. Excuse me. Socket joint and excuse me, and a hinge piece as well. There we go. I think after this one, we'll do the owl and the... I think it's a hedgehog. It's fantasy creatures. Which I'm not really sure how this is all fantasy creatures, because it's an owl, and I guess it's got like a little magic book, so that makes sense. But then this one's like a pony and a rabbit, which I guess rabbits can be magical. Then there's a squirrel. I don't know what squirrels have to do with magic, but... We'll probably do the owl next. Plus, it's got really big eyes, and I kind of want to open those pieces, because that looks cool. Yeah. There we go. There's our second segment of the tail. That's what it looks like so far. And now for the final segment of the tail, I'm going to use these. Another one of that, and one more curved piece. Just tape some popcorn on the ceiling so you don't burn. That is the perfect defense mechanism, Owie. Thank you very much. I will totally do that. Yeah, that'll definitely work. I'm sure the Mythbusters tried it once. Okay, now our T-Rex has a tail. I'm not really sure at what angle the tail's supposed to be, but I've got it like that for now. I suppose the arms are meant to be down. So this is what we've got for our T-Rex so far. So far he is headless and legless. So, next I'm predicting we're making his legs. Aha, I am correct. Okay, so we've got 2 of these, 2 of those that are angled to the left. There we go. I'm curious to see how well this stands by itself, and if I could animate with it. I'm probably not going to animate with this T-Rex, but I'm just curious if it would be a set that would be easy to animate with, or if it just wouldn't be worth the time. Because there are some builds that are just almost impossible to animate well with. You can try, and it might not look as good, but there are just some that do not lend themselves to being animated. Okay, I put that leg on backwards. There we go. I hope it's got more of a joint than that. Okay, good, it does. I was about to say, it doesn't have any feet. Looks like we're building the legs, then the feet. We'll put that over there. Okay, now we just do the same thing again, but opposite angles. And one of those, and a cylinder piece. Is the new edit going to have a frog? So the funny thing is that, so it's I'm not gonna, if you're on my Instagram, you'll already know what it is. But it's actually a time-lapse of a set being built. So I don't add any pieces to it. However, the set does have a frog. So yes, the video will have a frog. I think it actually has 3 frogs, maybe even 5. I know there's 3 different colors of frogs. So I could tell you the colors of frogs and see if you can spot them. There is at least one green frog. There might actually be 2 of those. There's 1 brown frog and 1 golden frog. So I suppose the challenge for the next one, if you want to spot a frog, is to spot one that's green, one that's gold, and one that's brown. That's funny. I didn't even intentionally think about, like, oh, it's gonna have frogs for the time-lapse. But it did. So, we get it anyway. Am I gonna have to hide frogs in every video now? I might have to. I'm gonna be doing a bunch of Bible stories soon. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with frogs for that one. My plan for that one, so I'm working on, it's early days, I wanted to have it done sooner, but I'm planning and making it much larger scale. I'm going to be doing a series on the life of Jesus eventually. However, with doing that one, I don't know if I want to hide frogs in that one, just because it'd be kind of hard to make it look good, although I could try. We'll see. Depends what colored frogs I have, because a lot of it takes place in deserts, so that if a green frog will be really obvious. But one thing I am planning on doing is, since it's about Jesus, I was planning on hiding a cross in every episode. So I'm going to definitely do that for that one, but that'll be a few months before that's out. It's still in the script writing and rewriting stage. So a few of my scripts are on the 2nd draft right now, and I'm writing a few at a time. So there'll be other content between now and then, but for really future plans, that's the big one. But I'm not going to try and put a date on it like I did one time, because I tried to put a date on it and then I did not do it. So I'm not going to give a date, because I might get it wrong again, and then I'll feel bad. I'm trying to get this to fit. Come on. There we go. Leverage. Oh, this is the... I see what it is. So we had to put this bowl piece right here using a Technic pin. I bet you that's going to be how the skull of the dinosaur connects to the body. Yeah, because it doesn't have any of the ball joints. That's probably how that works. Yep, that's what this is. Okay. Go. Oh, this isn't the head. This is one of the feet of the dinosaur. Yeah, I definitely looked at that wrong. Those are not the same organ. I also should have realized that because the head of the dinosaur, the neck, sorry, of the dinosaur is a hinge piece, not a ball socket joint. So I probably should have noticed that. Anyway, here's the foot of the dinosaur that I thought was its head. I really should have realized that because it's much smaller than its head will probably be. Okay, time to repeat that step so we can make its foot. Its other foot, I guess. And get some water. Let's have a look. Okay. Well, that means I've got to get another one of these ball pieces into this Technic piece again. There we go. There we go. Oh man, it's a little stiff. There we go. Will I stream the edits? So since I've already animated it, I don't know, because when I'm animating, it's easier to talk more. When I'm editing, it's a lot of, especially, you'll see why when the video is out. It's a lot of placing the same sound effect over and over, and well, not the same, but similar sound effects over and over and over and over and over again. So I'm not planning to live stream the editing process. But I do want to try and get back into a regular live stream schedule. Like, one, because it's good for the channel, but two, I actually really enjoy live streaming. It's a lot of fun. It's different. It takes a little bit of practice because even though like I'm talking to you right now, I feel like I'm just talking to my phone, so it feels like I'm just talking to myself. But it's something I really enjoy doing. It's definitely a lot of fun. It's a good time. I definitely appreciated having you and the other people joining me when I was animating the pirate ship, because that one, you guys were like asking questions about the video, cracking jokes about the characters, and because it was stop motion and it takes so long to animate it, I had a lot of fun because everyone was like cheering for us to get to the good part. So as soon as the Kraken actually appeared in the video, everyone was losing their minds like, yes, we can finally see the Kraken. And I don't know if I told you about this, but the Kraken video, that was actually for a stop motion contest, and I don't know if I don't think I said it over a live stream, I can't remember. But I actually ended up winning that contest, so that was a lot of fun. So I won $500 worth of Lego, which was a good time. Well, a gift card for $500, which is the same thing, really. So that was definitely one of my most profitable thing. I think it might be the most profitable thing I've done with animating as a single thing. There we go. Here's T-Rex so far. So now he's got legs and arms, just no head. Like, I'm going to position his arms a little better. You know, it was really cool with the winning the contest because, so it was hosted by Bricks and Minifigs North America, and then what happened is they would message you on Instagram or Facebook, because that's where the contest was, to tell you if you placed. And I was already on my phone just watching reels on Instagram, and then I had a message and it said North America North America Bricks and Minifigs has messaged you, and I'm like, oh, I might have placed. And that's when I found out that I won, and I was super excited. And then after that, what they did for the winner is just all the Bricks and Minifig stores started sharing the winning video, which was awesome because usually on Facebook my videos don't really get views, which is fine. I mainly put my content there for like some of my older friends and relatives, and also just because Facebook has a knack for people impersonating you, and I thought if I was already there, no one could impersonate me as easily. So usually I don't get many views on Facebook, but then with the contest and like all these stores sharing the video, I actually had a video. It didn't go viral, but it did very well on Facebook. I think it got like a couple thousand views, which is a lot of fun because I've never had a video do well on Facebook before that. I think my most viewed Facebook video was like a couple hundred views, which if you've seen like some of my daily builds or even the Kraken video on YouTube instead, my videos do much better on YouTube. And I just realized while talking that I placed the wrong color brick. In my defense though, I am colorblind, and that's my excuse for mixing that up. Okay. There we go. And the head's got a lot of Lego snot pieces. You've got studs on all the different sides. Okay. This T-Rex is gonna have like translucent orange eyes. Okay. Let me add this piece here. There we go. Heads definitely start to take a bit of shape now. You can kind of see it. Okay, you're gonna need that, this, and some teeth. Oh, I see how this is working. What is the heaviest thing I've made? It wasn't stable enough to lift, but in the, I want to say low hundreds of my daily builds, it told me to build a tower that was out of like 2x4 Lego bricks. As I think it said to make them 30 bricks tall. But I decided to just use 2x6s, 2x4s, and 2x2s. And I built a tower that reached my ceiling. I don't know how heavy that would have been, but I feel like that'd be the most heavy singular build I've made. Although now I'm trying to look around the house. If you want a sneak peek at an upcoming daily build, I'll show you the heaviest build I've got. That's a custom build right now. I'll bring that real quick. Oops. Almost knocked over my notes on which daily build was from whom. So I built this lighthouse for a daily Lego build. This will be coming out Monday next week if all goes to plan and I don't change the order. But this is based on a game that I played with some friends, and we had like a final, really stressful final scene that took place at a lighthouse. So I built this lighthouse in honor of the game. It was very stressful. Usually roleplay games, like, I have fun, but I don't get stressed about roleplay games. But with this lighthouse, I absolutely did, because the final fight scene, there were two people fighting, but the final scene was really tense, and then it got kind of sad. But it was a really fun game, so I decided to make a build so that I could show it to my friends that I played that game with, and then they could feel sad again by being reminded of how it ended. There we go. go. I'm trying to figure out why there was a certain piece here, but I'm guessing we build its bottom jaw as well. So this is the bottom side of its mouth, of its head, and you'll notice that there's little clips here. So I'm guessing we're building the bottom jaw next. Oh yeah, we are. Cool. I'm going to put a bar here. And then, I believe, yep, there we go. We're building the jaw. There we go. Man, this jaw actually looks really good. Like, creator sets, because they're made to be more blocky than some sets, not to look like quite as polished. Nah, that's the wrong word. They're made to look more classic. That's the correct word. You don't always expect, like, particular styles of building techniques, but I really like how this bottom jaw looks. I don't know, I just like that way how it came out. It's very satisfying. Also, it has lots of teeth. And now we've got a dinosaur, and its mouth opens, and because it's a smooth hinge piece like this, and it doesn't click into place, technically speaking, if you wanted a talking Lego dinosaur, this is a really good joint to use, because you can move it ever so slightly, and it doesn't click into place like that. So if you're ever getting into stop motion, and you're trying to figure out, if not just for Lego, but if a type of joint is good, the best joints in stop motion, smooth joints that don't click. That way you can do smaller movements. Okay, looks like we're making its neck now, which I believe its neck does have a hinge joint that's not super great for stop motion. It still works, you just have to be a lot more creative and a lot more precise with your movement. Go. And I think that might be it. Let's have a look, though. There we go. Here is a T-Rex. That's pretty cool. That is a nice little creator set. And the cool thing is we've got 3 more to build. So I'm going to put this T-Rex... Let's have him chill right here for a bit. Well, I need to get him to stand first. He's very front heavy. Can he stand? Oh, let's do it like that. Come on. You can stand up. Okay, if we have him kind of... And then lean the tail up like that. There we go, now he's standing. We've got a T-Rex. And with the spare pieces... Actually, these spare pieces we'll just put in a pile just because it uses all the pieces for the main build. I know what I'll do. I've got the instruction books here. I'll just put the pieces on top of that out of frame. That way I know which one it goes to. And we can have the bones there. That way he's had his meal. Okay, next one is the magical owl and the hedgehog. Excuse me. I don't know why the hedgehog is magical. The owl makes a little bit more sense. There we go. It's really fun throwing boxes. That might actually be more fun than the building, is just throwing boxes across my room. Okay. We've got so many sets we can build tonight, too. I don't know how late I'm going to keep going, but I'm going to be going for a while at least. Okay, so we've got the owl. Wait, there are stickers? There are stickers in a creator set. I didn't even know that creator sets could have stickers. Oh man. I mean, they're cool stickers. I'm just not happy to have to do stickers. I will definitely grab a brick separator before I try to do that, because it's a helpful way to place stickers very straight. There we go. And eventually, after I've had these built for a little bit, and that probably after I do some of the alternate builds as well, I'll probably pull it, well, not probably, I'll almost definitely pull it apart and put it back into my storage Lego wall as new pieces for, at that point, the daily builds might actually be finished. But other builds, it's not like I'm going to stop building once the daily builds are finished. I'll just be building different things. Though I do have a possible thing that will be replacing the daily builds, but I'm not going to say it yet, because I want it to be a surprise. Let's see. OE. I think I have one set that has stickers. Yeah, usually, like, regular sets do. I just have never had a creator one. But obviously they do. It's just, it kind of surprised me. I wasn't expecting it. Okay, we are starting with the hedgehog. I just realized if we built, I'd have to get the, I don't think I have the right pieces, which is a statement in and of itself. But hypothetically, if you wanted to make like a cute version of Sonic, you could just use these instructions to make this hedgehog blue. We could just say it's an echidna and maybe say it's Knuckles. That would work. I'm glad I got this set, because this has a lot of purple pieces, and I don't have very many purple pieces, so it'll be good to add that to the wall. Go. I'm assuming these are the hedgehog's feet. Oh man, I don't like how this piece angles. I'm gonna pull that apart real quick. There we go. That's easier. Go. I can definitely see the hedgehog starting to take shape. It just doesn't have a face yet, but you can definitely see like how it's like standing up. It's got its quills out. There we go. Adding some more spikes. Where's the last one? There it is. And now to build its face. Gonna need a black Lego stud. Need this orange piece here. Yellow cone. The jumper piece and 2 eyes. Looks like the eyes are pointed down. That's how they have it. There we go. Hedgehog is finished. There we go. Comment, does it snow in Arizona? I don't know. I'm in Missouri. It occasionally snows here, but now I'm going to Google if it snows in Arizona. Does it snow in Arizona? Oh wow, it actually gets a lot of snow from what I'm reading. Depends on location of the state. So northern Arizona gets a lot of snow. But yeah, I don't think I've ever. I'm trying to think if I've ever been to Arizona. If I have, it was just the airport, probably. Okay, it's time for the book. I'm gonna grab a brick separator real quick, so I can get the stickers on easier. Here we go. Now we've got a brick separator. It's snowing here. You got snow right now? Where are you at? If you don't mind me asking. I realized that sounded really weird at first. But yeah, where are you at where it's already snowing? It's barely November. Although I suppose if you're up north that would make sense, actually. Let's see. There's these. We occasionally get snow here in Missouri, but not for very long. Although I remember when we first moved to the States, I want to say it was 2015 or 2016. So that was a couple of years after we moved here. We had a really bad ice storm, and the roads here are really narrow. So we had people going off the roads so easily. Where's the other piece? Where did it go? Did I look at this one? Oh, that's the piece I'm looking for. Oh, there it is. You said you're in Denver, Colorado. Okay, that makes sense. You'd be having snow then. My brother and I were just talking about Colorado. He says the mountains there are really pretty. I'd love to go there for a visit one day. Okay, now we're placing the stickers. So I'm going to try a trick that I read about online. It's how I usually do this, but it's still nerve-wracking just because I hate placing stickers. Well, I feel like most people don't like placing stickers on Lego. Okay, so you put it on the brick separator on the end like this, and it makes it a lot easier to line it up because your fingers aren't blocking how you can see it. Okay. There we go. So it looks like there's no writing on this book, but it looks like it's instructions on how a dragon can make. Oh no, it's a diamond? Or is it soup or a potion? It's a dragon doing something. What it is doing is unclear. But it looks like it's shooting fire at a diamond / rock / soup. I'm not sure. The other page just has a castle on it. That one's much easier to understand. I just realized this. I'm looking at the instructions right now. The owl has a magnifying glass, just in its wings. It has little hands. There we go. Okay. Okay, my first placement was a little crooked. Let's try that again. Okay, that feels good. There we go. Now we have our book. It's got a castle on this side right here, and then a dragon with a rock or something on that side. So we got our little book. It's actually a pretty big book. If a minifigure was reading this book, it's like every volume of like those big historical encyclopedias all at once. Okay. If you go to the mountains or go snowboarding or skiing. Yeah, that's what my brothers, they went there for a junior-senior trip once. And they went snowboarding and skiing. So, that'd be really cool. I think my junior-senior trip, we went to Texas for one of them. And then we went to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee for the other one. So I still really liked those. So I'm just saying that in the sense I haven't snowboarded yet. Those were great trips. I had a lot of fun with those. But high school was a while ago. Okay. I believe we're making the owl's body at the moment. Okay, I'm seeing a button right now on my phone. It looks like a video symbol. What does that do? Highlight saved to your channel's unlisted video. Up to the last 5 minutes. Okay, yeah, we don't want that. I don't think we're gonna need highlight reels of building. But now I know what that button does. Okay. And I'm glad it does it as an unlisted video, because I don't want just a random video of me rambling about haven't been snowboarding before to be just randomly posted. Though that would be kind of funny. Oh, also, another note, and anyone else who is here. This is going to be... The daily builds are almost finished, because I've built the next 12, and there's only about 30 left, including those 12. So if you have any requests for daily builds, now is the time to make them, because I've only got 2 more building sessions after this. And then after that, I'm still going to build things, just not as part of a daily challenge, so there won't be as many times to be able to request something as easily. Go. Adding these pinkish pieces. There we go. Okay. Oh, here's the Lego magnifying glass. There we go. I've been told at the right distance, they actually, yeah, they do work. You just have to get at the right distance, and they're also pretty small. So it's like a really difficult to use magnifying glass. There we go. Sorry, I just had a notification on my phone and I was seeing if it was something I needed to take care of. I realize that since I'm streaming on my phone, if someone tries to call me or text me, I don't know if that, like, I doubt it stops the live stream, but I'm like, can I respond to a message? I have no idea. So if it randomly cuts out, I will fix it, but I think we're good for now. There we go. Okay. Adding some purple feathers and some more joint pieces. I'm assuming this is for the wings to attach to. I should make a Lego Killdozer. I think I've seen people make one before. I don't know. I'd have to do more research on it. But that would be a cool build. I will admit that it would be a cool build. I think I remember watching, like, a short documentary on it once, I think. It's been a while since I've read up on it. There we go. One thing I am realizing with streaming with the phone instead of through my computer is that I can't play music as easily, because music going through the phone speaker I don't think would sound as good. So for my next one, I'll probably go back to the computer setup, just because I like to be able to have a bit of music playing with it as well. Plus, then I can add like overlays and stuff. But we'll see. I wanted to try out YouTube short live streams as well. I'm not saying I'll never do that again, but I think I prefer streaming with a computer. Okay, I'm noticing that the lighting over there keeps going from really bright to dimming a little bit. I'm going to try turning that light down a smidge. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. Okay. Now to continue building whatever this piece is. The tail? I'm not sure. Okay. I think I see how this is working. Yeah, I think this is the tail of the owl that we're making right now. One, two, and a third of that piece. And then, where's the other one? Need another ball joint. There we go. Yep, this is the tail. So this is what we have of the owl so far. We have a little bit of the legs on the side, and we've got the tail and the feathers on the front. Oh, now we're doing the feet. Okay, so we're going to need the yellow and orangish pieces. Have you ever made something cool not made of Lego? Actually, if you want to see something cool, I'll be right back. So I was going through some old stuff the other day, and this is what, yep. So this is from back when I lived in Australia. We did a mousetrap car competition, and my dad helped me on it, and he was pretty good at what to do for it, and we actually ended up winning it. I don't know if it still would work well, and I also kind of don't want to get my fingers pinched on stream, but yeah, so this one did really well. Let's see. I'm going to see if at least like the beginning of the joints work on it. I know this is like a common school thing, but I was very happy about it. Yeah, you kind of need two sets of hands to get it to work well. It would probably still work, but yeah, this is a cool thing. Other cool things I've made besides Lego. I don't know, I took like a woodworking class in like grade school, that kind of stuff. I guess middle school. But yeah. Most of the cool things I do are with Lego. My main interest besides Lego is acting. So that's what I took in college. It was a good time. I just realized, why are both the feet made the same way? Oh, I see why now. There we go. There we go. Now the owl can stand. It just doesn't have anything else attached to it yet. Is that a pizza blanket? Yes, it is a pizza blanket. In fact, if you want to see something funny, I'll just pull it out. So this is actually from my fiance. We weren't engaged yet, but I really like pizza. And one of our main kind of joke arguments is that I always claim that pizza is a salad because it has the 5 food groups in it. And she tells me that I'm wrong. And then we also argue about which toppings should go on a pizza. Like, she thinks that olives and mushrooms, not olives, sorry, pineapple and mushrooms are good on a pizza, although she probably likes olives on it as well. And so we argue about that jokingly, because I like, for my pizza, here's what you put on a good pizza. Pepperoni specifically, but then after that, just meat in general. The more meat on your pizza, the better. That's a good pizza. And thankfully, the blanket she got me is all pepperoni. I'd show you the other pizza things I've got, but I moved it to another part of the house since, not in a bad way, but my room flooded a little bit. We had a big rainstorm. It's all manageable. It's pretty much good now. But I moved that stuff. But she's got me like these pizza plushes as well. One of them's pepperoni, and then one of them has like mushrooms on it. But that's okay because like I love her, so I will take the pizza with the mushrooms on it for her. But that's our ongoing debate that I have a lot of fun with. It'd be really funny if now of all time she chose to join in while I'm talking about her behind her back about our pizza debate. But I don't think she has her YouTube hooked up at the moment, so I think she didn't hear me. Okay. There we go. Not quite sure how much it wants me to branch out these feather pieces. There we go. There we go. And now for one more feather piece. There we go. He is one of the wings. Yep, there we go. And this is the left wing. Oh, new comment. Have I ever tried blacksmithing? No, I have not. I haven't really. Like, I've seen like episodes of Forged on Fire before and been impressed, but I've never really been to the point where like I'm gonna try that. Um, but it's cool. I just don't think it's something I'd ever try. But I'm very impressed. I have a friend that he's gotten into metalworking, and especially when he was younger, he did more. And he made me some like knives out of railroad spikes, which was pretty cool. Ironically, I have thought about doing a Lego video where a guy blacksmiths, because I've got a bunch of like Lego ingot shaped pieces that are different colors. Oh, it's fun. Oh, so you've done blacksmithing before? That's cool. Yeah, my main exposure to blacksmithing is Forged in Fire, Forged by Fire, and it's that one guy. I don't remember his name, but it's the guy that he tests the knives, and then he'll like viciously stab the dummy, and then he's just like, "It will kill." I don't know. That guy's just always really cool. I've watched like a bunch of highlights of that show, and that's about it. What have you made with blacksmithing before? I'd be very curious to hear about that. Go. And then this wing is the one that's holding the magnifying glass. I guess it's so that the owl can read the book better. You made a bottle opener and chopsticks. Like metal chopsticks? That's so cool. I've never learned how to use chopsticks. Although to be fair, I've had Chinese food like once. And I didn't use chopsticks. I think I might have tried and then failed massively, so I think I just used a fork after that. And you made the bottle opener out of a railroad spike. That's pretty cool. That's impressive. Okay, now we're gonna make the owl's head. There we go. There we go. We got its beak built. There we go. A little owl beak. Now I'm noticing that there's a microphone button on the live stream button thing. I wonder what that does. It just mutes the microphone. And there's one to turn it around, but that one I know. So I've got a button for filters, button for microphone, changing camera angle, and one for saving the last 5 minutes. Okay, I think I'm learning to be a live stream pro now. We've also reached 1 hour of live stream. Yay. There we go. And some more pieces on the side. like how for the feathers on the back of its head, it's using like these fancy like marble pillar pieces. So these pieces right here, you usually use for like pillars and display stands. But then on the side of the owl's head, it's used for feathers. And I just love that with Lego pieces, how like even pieces that are designed with a very specific purpose in mind, you can use them other ways. And I just think that's really cool. Okay, how does it want that? Okay. Now we get to add the owl's eyes, and we have them pointed downwards because it's reading a book. There we go. And here's the owl's head. It's actually pretty cool looking. I like it. Gonna put up its ears a little bit though. The feathers on the side. I don't know if those are technically where the ears would be for an owl, but I like it. You know, I think we can just stick its head on like this. Oh, that's cool, and its head actually spins all the way around. And you can even get him to pose so that he's looking at the book with his magnifying glass. And then we can have the hedgehog right here. So there we go. I'll hold it closer for you. So we've got the book, a tiny red hedgehog. Although for minifigure scale, it's about as tall as a minifigure, so then it's a giant hedgehog. And then our owl. How many sets am I going to build? I haven't completely decided, but including, so the creator sets came in a bundle and the Minecraft sets came in a bundle. So I've got 8 sets that I could build. I'm not necessarily going to build all of them, but if I want to keep going, we've got 8 sets we could build. Although I might decide to save some for later. We'll see. Okay, now for set number 3. We're going to build a shark with treasure and a crab. Although the alternate builds, there's also a giant squid and an anglerfish chasing a tiny fish. That's a little violent, but I like it. We're still going to build the shark first, though. Maybe for another stream we'll build the alternate builds. That'd be fun. There we go. Oh, that's satisfying. Okay, we need these instructions. Wait, what? You can download a 4th instruction. There's a digital instruction to make a whale that's about to eat a squid. That's cool. That is so cool. Speaking of whales, this is one of my favorite ocean facts. There's a type of whale that it eats giant squids, but then giant squids also eat that species of whale. So it's just a matter of whichever one's bigger. Like, they both will try to eat each other. And I just think that's cool, because most of the time in nature, you've got a definitive prey and you've got a definitive predator. But in that case, either animal, based on the size, could win. Hey, Jim Bubba Bluey. Chris, why are you up? Lol. It's not that late. It's like 11:15. I don't go to bed that early. I go to bed at like 2. But also, the main reason I am up is, well, for the sake of the channel, I want to build Lego and I haven't live streamed in a while. And then also, there's election results up right now. I don't feel like sleeping very much yet. But I might eventually. I mean, I have to eventually. But I decided I'd rather build Lego than just sit around stressing. So, thank you for joining the stream though, Jim. There we go. Yeah, this piece is rolling away. Technically got a trash can like right that way and I could throw the trash away, but it's more fun to just throw it on the floor right now. Okay, time to build a shark, which we'll probably name Bruce. Oh, we haven't been naming the characters. I feel like we need to name the creatures we've built. I know most people would name the T-Rex Rex, but I don't want to name it Rex because that's what everyone names a T-Rex. So I'm going to name it Timothy. Timothy the T-Rex. I'm going to name the hedgehog... let's see. We're going to name him... He looks like a Bob. We're going to name the hedgehog Bob. And the owl, he's really wise, so we're going to give him the really wise name of Kevin. So we've got Timothy, Bob, Kevin. And now we're going to build a crab and a shark. Okay, so it looks like it's having us build the crab first. Let's spread out the pieces a bit so it's not so piled and we can actually see. So start off with a circle piece, and don't know why it divides that into 2 steps. But we're going to need another one of those. Owl should be olive. Message retracted. I mean, we could, I mean, although I feel like I've already named it Kevin, and I'd feel bad if I changed his name on him. Also, I noticed the magnifying glass is, like, focusing the light on his eye, and that feels like that would hurt. So I'm going to move that away, because I feel like that would just hurt. I know he's not alive, but for the sake of this channel, he is. Okay. Building this crab. How about, Oliver? Yes, I like that name. Oliver. Okay, I agree. We will name the owl Oliver. I like that. That makes more sense. Okay. Getting some crab legs. And now we need the teeth piece, except it's red. And then this build, it's the legs. There we go. Now we build 6 legs. So Jim Bubba, usually I can say your name, Jim Bubba Louie. Did you just get off work, or did you have the? Has the season started yet? I wanted to double check. Although just in case you don't want me saying where you are and where you work, I'm not gonna give details. I'm just wondering if the season has started. I suppose I could Google it, but you're right here, so I can ask you. Adding some crab legs so he can get eaten by a shark. Season started, just got off. Nice! Thank you for joining me on your time off. How was the first day of the season? Let's see, we need this piece. And one of, where did it go? One of those. And one of these. Oh, now we get to build its eyes. Yay. Oh, it's even got like the. I'll show you the eyes. But it's even got like the vertical eyes like crabs have. That's cool. I don't know if I had these kind of Lego eyes yet, but now I do. That's the other thing that's fun with buying creator sets. I don't usually buy a ton of them, but when I do, it's good because they have a lot of unique pieces, like for eyes. And also just because they have really different bright colors. So, like all over the owl being purple and pink, I don't have very many purple and pink pieces. I know I have a little bit more. Jim Bubba Louie, getting back to the groove of guest service with 2 sold out shows. So fun, just a little chaotic. Yeah. No, I bet with opening night for the public, that would definitely be a sold out show. That's awesome. Why has it got a little... Oh, that's like the crab's mouth. That's what that is. But yeah, I'll show you the eyes of the crab. Look at it. It's awesome. I know they're a little crooked, but it kind of gives them personality. And they're not stickers, so I can always move that later. Now to give him some arms and claws so he can defend himself. This is kind of reminding me, so every once in a while I like to go on like YouTube through all the like independent films people make, especially like small budget CGI ones, just to see what people can do with like dedication, creativity, and a lot of hard work. And there's this one, I want to say it's in French, and it's called, the English version of the name is like the Monster Crab, I think. Something like that. But basically it's about this crab that he's so big he can like take down ships, but then he grows bigger and bigger, and then he becomes like an island, and these boats like live on him. It's kind of a weird concept, but it's just so wholesome. I might have to do a video of just like going over the kind of videos that inspire me. I don't know. I feel like it would be cool to like go through the different YouTubers, especially animation YouTubers that have been inspirations. Because it's one of those things like, there are some channels out there, like if it weren't for them, I wouldn't have like, I probably would have still been on YouTube, but not the way that I am right now. Ooh, new comment from Owie. You should name the crab Jamal. We shall name the crab Jamal. I like that. Oh, but that means, Jim Bubba Louie, it's on you to name the shark now. Although I believe Bruce is taken, because that's the shark from Jaws. I realized that after I said it. That, I mean, you can use that name, just then we'll have 2 Bruces, so he'd have to be the second. Okay, Owie, here is... I'm going to pose him a little better. Yeah, there we go. There's a good pose. Yeah. Here is Jamal the crab. His favorite thing to do is to eat... What do crabs eat? Let me find out real quick. What do crabs eat? Crabs eat a wide variety of foods depending on their environment and species. They can eat algae, seaweed, worms, clams, shrimp, and other smaller crustaceans. Snails, mussels, squid, and small fish, barnacles, starfish, and sand dollars, and then occasionally they'll eat other vegetation. Crabs are not picky and will eat almost anything. Okay, Jamal the crab enjoys eating almost everything. That's what he does. He enjoys eating and walking sideways along the ocean floor. I don't know why I went on that sidetrack just now. Oh well, we did it. Here we go. So now it's time to build some seaweed and treasure. Well, that means this will come with gold pieces. I always like getting gold pieces. I usually organize my pieces by piece type and color as well. But pretty much all of my gold pieces I've just got in one little box because I think it's cool to have all my gold together. Kind of like some like hoarding dragon or something like that. I don't know, it's just satisfying when I open that one drawer and it's just like gold everywhere. I just realized my seat's really creaky. If I continue live streaming a ton and then it starts to I'm a real YouTuber and I keep making money off of it, I might invest in a quieter chair because every time I move it squeaks. And now that I've pointed it out, you're gonna be self-conscious of it the whole time I'm streaming. Okay, so now we've got this box and we're going to need this hinge piece. There we go. add some seaweed, and then we're gonna add some treasure. Okay, so we've got 1 diamond, although it comes with 2 diamonds. I'm gonna throw both the diamonds in there because there's no reason not. Actually, no, that's a spare piece. We'll keep that on the side. Okay, and then we've got a gold cup. We've got to put a gold cup in the treasure. Put some WD-40 on that chair. I'm not even sure which part of it's creaking, but that might work. I'll have to try that. I don't have any WD-40 though, so I'd have to pick some up. It's got these random glowing pieces, which I'm pretty sure if you build the anglerfish, I think that's how you build its eyes. So, although I imagine, like, I don't know, they're plates made of crystal. I don't know what kind of treasure people lose on the ocean. And then 3 golden Lego studs. My understanding of buried treasure basically stops at Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, and Treasure Island. There we go. Here is seaweed and treasure at the bottom of the ocean. Put that there. I'm going to move these up a little bit so that we've got some room. I'm trying to figure out what I should build next. No, I should just focus on this for now. Okay, so now we are onto the shark itself, and we actually start with a pink Lego piece. Okay, there we go. What piece? We're looking for a 2x2 red plate. I cannot see a 2x. There it is. Now for a circle plate. And another socket. This piece here. Okay, and I'm going to need these 2 snot pieces, some cheese wedges, or whatever the official name is for them. I've seen that people call these pieces cheese wedges. Off the top of my head, I don't know the professional name for them. I tend to know like the slang name for a lot of pieces, but even then, I'm not the kind of Lego nerd that memorizes all the different types of pieces there are. I just have like shapes in mind, and then I just grab pieces that are that shape or that many amount of studs, that kind of deal. I know some people will be like, oh, that's a piece code number this, and I'm like, no, I do not know the serial numbers of Lego pieces, but I'm happy that you do. There we go. Now the same piece but in reverse. Same step, sorry. So, fun fact about sharks. Back when I lived in Australia, we used to watch a lot of this TV show called Barney's Barrier Reef, and it was just fun facts about like all these different ocean creatures. It was a really cool show. And one of the things I remember learning about sharks is most sharks, I think there's a few species that aren't this way, but most sharks, the gills only work when they're swimming. So sharks of this particular species always have to swim. So even when they're asleep, they're still partially awake, just kind of swimming around and cruising. Which is, I don't know, it's kind of like just really cool that the only way they breathe is by constantly moving. I'm glad people don't do that. I like being able to sleep. So I'm glad I'm not a shark. There we go. Grabbing some Technic pins. I honestly don't know what the joint here is going to be, because it's not like a shark has arms. It could be where the fins eventually attach to. I don't know. We shall find out. I feel like every time I turn, that light, I suppose you can't see, this light right here, that light just seems really bright. I'm going to dim that a little bit again. I just pulled that off the table. Let's see how that looks. That's so weird. When I move close to it, like, let's try that. Now let's see how that works. will know that I'm like a real streamer when I have like absolutely perfect lighting, and there's like color changing. Oh wait, I do have color changing lights. Where did I put them? Aha! Let's do this. Let's turn this into a bit of a party. Okay, so we've got. Yeah. Okay, I think this has a. Okay, so we've got slow color change. How obvious is that? Where can I put that where it will look cool? Maybe like right there. Yeah, now I've got like lights that change color. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm going to have fun with lighting for a bit. Okay, there's the ambulance flashing light. That is annoying. I don't want that. How do I move it? Okay, fire engine. That feels like it would just be the same. Emergency. No, not emergency. Fireworks. Like, does that? Maybe if I put that like right over here. That I feel like that's too much. I was Googling shark names and my favorite was Joan of Shark. First of all, I'd like to point out how funny it is that you're Googling shark names. Like, I told you to name the shark, so I'm not making fun of you. That's just a funny sentence. And then the fact that the name is Joan of Shark, I love that. Okay, yeah, this shark will be named Joan of Shark. That is hilarious. I love how dedicated you were to naming it, Jim. Thank you so much. I respect that. Oh, man. That is funny. Oh yeah, having the color changing lights, that's cool ambience. I like that. I feel like I'm a real streamer now. I have color changing lights. It's all fancy. There we go. Do, 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 do. That's such a good name for a shark, Jim. I love that. That is hilarious. Let's see. I just noticed. So right here, that's actually like a lightsaber piece shoved into that Technic pin. I think that's the shark's eyes. That is really cool. I like that. So I think that's kind of funny. So I didn't live like on the beach when I lived in Australia, but I lived close enough where like we could go there for trips and stuff. It was only like 2 hours away, which especially like if you live in America or Australia, a 2 hour drive is not that much. But I remember like we'd learn like safety with sharks. Now at the end of the day, sharks usually won't go after people. It's super rare. Like this single digit amount of, I think shark attacks in general, but shark deaths a year is like very much single digits. But I remember learning that people are like, oh, their noses and eyes are really vulnerable. So try punching them, like in the nose or in the eye. Or if you have like, if you're diving, you have a knife, then stab them in the nose or the eye. Which, if you're diving and you have a knife, that's one thing. But in hindsight, and also in the moment, I thought it was kind of funny. If you've ever tried punching while under the water, you have like no force. It's like the weakest punch ever. And I just imagine like, you see someone and they're getting attacked by a shark and they're under the water and they try to punch the shark in the nose. I'm like, would the shark even notice? Like, if it's a big shark, I don't think it would care. But yet, that was the thing that we were told by quite a few people. It was like, I don't know if you're under attack by a shark, punch it in the nose. Now, if you're above the water and it like jumps out and you punched it in the nose, I could see how that might work. But I'd love to find out if anyone punched a shark in the nose underwater and it worked. The knife one makes sense to me. I feel like underwater, even with like the reduced amount of force, you could definitely like do something with a knife. But it's still funny to think about. Okay. Man, I should have saved this build for Shark Week. Bat Shark Repellent from Adam West Batman. That also is the perfect way to protect yourself against a shark. It's one of my favorite parts from the Lego Batman movie, is when at the beginning of the movie Robin's like, ooh, Bat Shark Repellent. And then I think Batman jokes that it doesn't work, and then at the end of the movie they get attacked by Jaws and they use the Bat Shark Repellent, and it actually works. I don't know. That part's just really funny to me. But also just watching the original Bat Shark Repellent scene is also really funny. Because the old style, like, Adam West Batman, granted, there were senses that impacted how it was heavily, like, how people viewed Batman. But still, it was so cheesy. Like, especially, like, if you're used to, like, original comics Batman, or even just how he is in movies now, and comics in general now, is Batman's, like, this super dark, broody character. And then in the Adam West Batman, he's, like, super goofy. Which is just really funny. Man, I really like how the shark's head's coming out. Once I finish this side, I'll show you. I know the Lego piece I'm looking for is right in front of my eyes. Oh, there it is. Excuse me, there it is. I need one more. Why can't I see it? There it is. There we go. Yeah, so here's what the shark's head looks like so far. It actually looks pretty threatening. Most of the creator builds so far have been almost cute. This one actually does look like a scary shark, in my opinion. Like, I wouldn't want to meet that guy underwater. It looks like we're making its bottom jaw now. Okay. Let's me to grab a pink piece. Oh, there it is. One day you should make a big Lego cyborg. I've made like a giant Lego mech before. The only thing I wasn't happy about is making a big body, big arms, big head for a mech. It's really easy. Like, as long as you have the pieces. Like, it's the easiest thing in the world to build, but it's not that hard. The hardest part of making a giant Lego robot is the legs. It is really hard to make legs that support a big build like that. So what I ended up doing is I made like giant tank treads for it. I did it for a daily build as well. And I was still happy with it, like it was cool. But that's definitely something when you make something that large, even just small mechs in general, or cyborgs, it's very hard to make it so that the legs actually support the build and are still able to move. Here's the bottom jaw for the shark, and now he is really starting to look threatening. That is a very threatening looking Joan of Shark. Or sorry, she, because it's Joan of Shark. There we go. Okay, I imagine we're making the body now. Yeah. I'm gonna put its head over here for now. Okay. Oh wait, when you say giant Lego cyborg, do you mean like a mech or like someone that's half robot, half person? Because I know there's a few ways that people do it. Or it could be the superhero cyborg. I don't think that's what you mean, but I just wanted to double check. Robot and a person. Okay, yeah. That would be fun to try and do. I'm trying to think how I would do it. I have to think about that. That would be a lot of fun, though. Okay, I'm gonna need 8 of this piece. That's funny. It makes you place, so there needs to be 12 of this piece on the top, and it has you place 8 of them, then it has you place 4 of them as a separate step. Which I'm like, couldn't they have just made placing 12 of them one step? But I'm sure there's a reason for it. It might be down to like how many pages they want in the instructions. I don't know. But there's some things like, I know they'd have a reason for it, but I am curious. That's one thing I've thought about doing that I'd love to do. I'm not really sure even how I would set about doing it. It would be so much fun to interview a Lego designer for like a video. Even if not for a video, I'd enjoy it. But it would be really cool if I could interview a Lego designer for a video. I don't know. It'd be really cool. I haven't really done things like content like that before. But I'm trying to branch out as, like, I still want stop motion to be the main focus of the channel. But having Lego in general just be the theme. And then stop motion being the main theme. There we go. Now I'm making the shark's fin at the top. I think it's called a dorsal fin is the top fin. There we go. Now we can attach its head, which I think, because it's a double socket joint, it can still move side to side, but it doesn't move up. That's pretty cool. I like that. So there we go. And I think it's actually going to have more than one segment for the body, unless it's one really short shark. Yeah, it's got 2 segments, and then the tail as well. So that'll be cool. I actually have quite a bit of motion for a Lego shark. There we go. Now we've got more fins. Ah. Drop that for a bit. Now we're adding some slot pieces for the side building, and then another socket to connect it to that segment there, which looks like it's going to have another double joint so that it will all move the same way. That'll be cool. I haven't built creator sets in a while, so it's fun to do this. There we go. Just doing the same step but on the opposite side now. Oh, one question I've got for you guys: have you built any cool Lego sets recently? My one that I've had the most fun with recently is actually the one that'll hopefully be coming out soon as the time-lapse build. So I'll show you that soon, hopefully, if I can edit, because that's a really long editing process. It's taking a long time. Okay, I did something wrong here. Why is this not working? I missed a step. I did. At some point I missed placing this piece here. Okay, there we go. Okay. If I've got this right, the shark can wiggle now. Haven't built any Lego yet. I could not speak there for a moment. I'm going to try that sentence again. Haven't built any Lego lately. That is sad. But if you were to get a Lego set, what's the one right now that you think looks the most interesting? Oh, and Jim Bubba Louie, I got the small Land Rover. Fun build. That's cool. Okay, so while I'm finishing up the shark, we've got 3 options of what we can do next. We've got a Star Wars set, another creator set, or the Minecraft pack, which is like 3 sets. So comment below either Minecraft, Star Wars, or creator, and that will decide the next one. I'll keep finishing the shark for now. There we go. There's a good chance I'll end up building all of them tonight. You'd like the DeLorean? That is a pretty cool set. Is that how they finished the shark's tail? Oh no, there's more pieces being added. I was about to say, like, it doesn't have any fins on the top. There we go. I was about to say, this isn't right. Okay, OE votes Minecraft. Okay, Minecraft next it is. Okay, here is the shark. It is finished. Joan of Shark. And to quote Steve Owen, she is a beaut. There we go. She is a beaut. Okay, so we've got this shark finished. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. I will be right back. But while I am gone for about a minute or two, I'm gonna put the setup. That way you can see it in anticipation. And then I shall be right back. But here is the Minecraft pack of Lego. Let's get that straightened up here. Adjust the lighting a little bit. No matter how I do it, there's glare. Aha! There we go. That's close enough. I shall be right back. I have returned. Which one should I build first? To be completely honest, I'm probably going to build it in size order. So I'm just going to build the biggest one last. And start with the small one. I also got a cookie. It's my mom's homemade cookies. They're really good. If I could share them with you, I totally would. I just realized the glare is coming from this light right here. There we go. Oh, hey, never too old for Lego. Glad to have you here, and I love the username. So speaking of never being too old for Lego, we're going to build some more Lego. So I've already built these creator sets right here. Sorry, Mountain Dew can there for scale. And now we're moving on to Minecraft. There we go. Okay. And we're going to, let's see, I'm going to move the creator sets out of the way for now. Just because now I'm going to put the Minecraft sets there. And move the owl. And then the treasure, Jamal the crab, and Joan of Shark. Okay. And that can be, okay, these two are essentially the same size. Although this one has more minifig slash characters. I know this one's technically got less pieces, but we'll save that one for last out of the Minecraft ones. Well, if you had a subscriber for everyone that says they like my name, I'd have 10,000 subscribers by now. Nice. I mean, to your credit though, it is absolutely a cool username. Okay, so the first set we've got, it's a nice small poly bag, which I think means that this is like my 6th or 7th Lego Minecraft Steve that I've got. I might trade a few of them in, because I don't need that many Steves. Ah, dropped a piece. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, from what I thought that the panda could fit on a regular Lego Minecraft head, like as a skull, like, hat thing, and I'm like, that'd be a little bit dark, I feel like. Okay, this one's got pretty simple instructions. Oh, it's even got a Minecraft cake! I completely forgot that this had a cake. I'm excited now. I'm really new to Lego, only about 10 months. I'm 46 and never had them as a kid. Wow, way to get into the hobby. I appreciate that. That is awesome. I kind of did the opposite. I think I got my first Lego set when I was 4. And for the last 21 years, I have not stopped building and playing with Lego. Except now I animate it and I pretend that I'm an adult. But yeah, I'm glad to have you in the Lego fandom. Ooh. Sir Komodo Dragon, yes, I have returned. It is good to see you again. How have you been? We are doing a bunch of Lego building today. We just built this Lego Minecraft cake. It was a very difficult build. It was 2 whole pieces. It was very stressful. But now we get to build a baby panda, so I'm excited. Never too old. I'm going really big. Nice. What kind of Lego do you usually like to get never too old for Lego? I'm curious what themes you're into. There's the piece I'm looking for. There we go. Cool thing is, I think I've already got an adult Lego panda, so now I've got both. I wonder if they've made the... Because there's like a reddish panda you can find in Minecraft. I'm curious if they've done that in Lego yet. Glad to see that you're doing well, Sir Komodo Dragon. I know I just said this to Never Too Old for Lego, but you also have a really cool username. Okay, Never Too Old for Lego. I just got 3 Lego maps, and I'm turning them into 3 different Risk games. The original one, Star Wars and Transformers Risk. Dude, I remember those Risk boards. The Transformers one was really unique. I think it's the one that, if I remember correctly, it's the one that has the 2 different maps, I think. There's a few Star Wars Risk ones. Those have been pretty good too. You also into Transformers Lego. Yeah, they've got a few of those now. They're pretty cool. Believe it or not, I have not yet seen a Transformers movie. I'm going to have to give some of them a watch sometime, because I've heard they're good. I've just never watched one. Okay, almost done with the panda. So, on the subject of this Lego Minecraft panda, I was watching a video about pandas, and not for any particular reason other than that's what popped up. I want to say on either Facebook or Instagram. I can't remember. See ya, Owie. Looks like he'll be right back. Awesome. But I was watching a video about pandas, and it's basically like, how do these survive in the wild? And it's just pandas falling over and constantly hurting themselves. Like, they're so big that I don't think anything really hurt them in these videos. But it was so funny. Like, they're just falling over really easy things. I used to think it was a cartoon joke that pandas would roll into a ball and just roll around. But that's something that they actually do. Not just baby pandas. Pandas in general would just get into a ball and roll down a hill, which is hilarious. Ooh, new comment. I have done Grimlock and Soundwave and Shockwave and Jazz and Bumblebee, Megatron, Jetfire so far. Wow, that is really cool. I don't know all of those Transformer names, but I do recognize them as Transformer names. That is super cool. Okay, now we're building Bamboo. Yeah. Which makes me think of the song from... Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? No. Mary Poppins had the Bamboo song. I got those mixed up because I watched both of those as a kid and kind of like, in my head, Dick Van Dyke was kind of just the same character in both of them. I know he really wasn't, and I understood that, but to me it made perfect sense if they were both the same character. Also has a random story here. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Oh, okay. I guess I am getting that mixed up. But in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, I remember that I used to be afraid of one scene in that movie, and it was when I want to say they call it the child catcher because they're in the kingdom where kids aren't allowed, and she looks. I can't even really tell. At that point, I was just like, man, it's the scary person with a long nose, and I had this like completely unrealistic fear that he was gonna jump out of the TV and get me, and I was like, oh no, I was so scared of it. Not for very long. It was when I was younger, but still, I was like, that was my scary TV moment. That and the dragon from Shrek, which I don't think I was even supposed to watch that, so I kind of got what I deserved. Can't remember for sure though, but that dragon gave me nightmares. I was like 5 at the time, or maybe younger. Never too old for Lego. It's okay. I've never played Minecraft before. It's a fun game. Like if you do video gaming, it is definitely a good game to play. It's very creative. And the cool thing is you can kind of just do whatever you want. But it is one of my favorites. Although at the moment, my main game I've been playing with my brothers and some friends is we've been playing a game called Lethal Company, which has been a lot of fun. I've been enjoying that. I've also died a lot in that game. It's very hard to survive in Lethal Company. You kind of just die over and over and over again. But it's one of those instances where it's technically meant to be scary, and it is in a way, but it's also funny. The last game I played was Two Worlds. Huh. I don't know if I've heard that game before. I'm gonna Google that real quick. Okay. The lights in my face I couldn't see. Two Worlds game. Oh, so it's like a looks like a medieval conquest game. Nice. I missed the mouse click button again. But yeah, I'm gonna put this set to a little display thing real quick, and then I can get it closer to the camera to show you. I'll have Steve holding the cake. Even though in Minecraft you can't eat a cake if you're holding it, you have to place it first. I think it's like the only food that works that way in the game. So here's our first Minecraft set of the stream. We've already done some creative, so now it's Minecraft's turn. So we got our panda, Steve, cake, and some bamboo. And we'll switch that. I hope I can still open that. We'll switch it with the Mountain Dew. I'll put the spare pieces in this corner over here. And the instructions over there. Now we're going to see if this Mountain Dew explodes, because I want caffeine. Let's see. I think we're good. Okay, it didn't explode. Awesome. Jim Bubbalooey. When my sister was a kid, she saw Chitty Chitty Bang Bang on Broadway. And the child snatcher flies into the audience, and it scared her. Man, that is scary. I was just scared of the movie version. I would have been scared out of my mind if I watched it on Broadway and it actually comes out into the audience. Yeah, no. Like now, I'd be fine. I don't mind that kind of stuff now. But as a kid, no, that would have scared the living daylights out of me. No. I don't like that. There we go. We're not sponsored by Mountain Dew, but I'm going to put this Mountain Dew can there like I'm sponsored by Mountain Dew. Okay, next we're going to build the abandoned mine. And something I'd like to point out that I only just noticed that's really funny is if you can see the writing for abandoned mine right there, abandoned is in parentheses because there's a zombie and a spider in it. And I feel like I might have actually built this set before. No, I think my brother has this set. Because I know I had to buy slime separate. Because I bought a bunch of Minecraft characters for video ideas I have eventually. It's something I've got quite a few Lego Minecraft stop motion ideas that I'd really like to do one day. Ta-da! Nothing else is in there. It's such a mess on the floor because I've opened like 5 Lego boxes and a bunch of plastic bags and they're just all over the floor. So I'll definitely have to clean that up at some point. Thankfully my room's not flooded anymore. This morning it was flooded. Only in that corner though, so I had to clean that up. But now it's not flooded, so there's not water everywhere. Oh, and I'm not like down in Florida where it's like actual legitimately high flooding. It was only like just a little bit on the ground. It was just more annoying than anything. Okay, let's build this abandoned mine. Oh, it actually has numbered bags. I assumed it would just be one. Okay, time for section 1 of this build. I have an old Transformers channel and I tried doing stop motion for them. I'll never do that again, lol. Yeah, it definitely takes a lot of patience, and even then, if you don't enjoy doing stop motion, it's just, yeah, it's a pain to do it. Like, I do stop motion, like, partially for a living, and there are still moments that are really tedious, so I respect that. I actually have a friend, an old college friend. Sorry, I'm gonna pour the Lego, then I'll continue the sentence. That she was doing a music video, and she decided that for this music video she was gonna learn how to do stop motion, and she did really well. This is not a pointing fun story. Like, she actually did really well. But she was like asking me for advice on it, and man, I respected her so much for doing a stop motion video for like, I think it was like a 3.5 minute video, and that was her first like big stop motion ever. Like, she'd messed around with it before, but that was her first stop motion video, and I was like, that is impressive. That is a long video to like attempt for your first try. So I was very impressed. Oh, it was like a really sad music video, like as in like that was the plot. The song was sad. And I don't like sad things. I still enjoyed it, but like I watched it, I'm like, I'm so proud, but I'm also sad now. On this channel, we don't really do sad. Usually. Oh, you're back. Awesome. Glad to have you here. 2,000 pictures for 15 seconds. Oh, man. That is a lot. I think the most... What is the most pictures I've taken for a video? Oh, never mind, that's an easy one. Let me pull out a calculator real quick. Calculator. Because I have one stop motion video that's about 25 minutes. And that's at 24 frames a second. So that one is... My most photos I've done for a video was 36,000. Although that took me 5 months. So that was not something I did quickly. My most recent video is... Well, the video I'm currently working on is about 9 minutes long. But that one, it's a lot of editing, 'cause it's got like 4,000 sound effects, is my estimate of what it will have. So it's taking a long time to edit, but it's looking really good, so I'm hoping it'll be worth it. Ooh! Hi. That's a long name. I'm gonna call you the Noodle Enjoyer. Noodles. I don't know. Whatever nickname works. That's just a long name. Okay. I am currently building... I threw the box away. The instructions. I am building the abandoned mine shaft. Abandoned mine. The abandoned mine is what I am building. There we go. So, I'm gonna build some minifigures. So we've got Steve first. Fun fact about Lego Minecraft Steve is that, sorry, not about Steve. It's about pickaxes and the Lego Minecraft theme. So this is an iron pickaxe is what it's supposed to be. And they've made an iron one, they've made wooden, they've made netherite. They've even made enchanted. You cannot get a Lego Minecraft pickaxe that's stone. I've got one, but it's an imitation of Lego. It's not real. And it was actually so good I fell for it and thought it was real. When I figured out it was fake, I'm like, okay, I'm going to Google it and see if I can find one. And so I did it. I Googled it, and you can't get them. There's not a set where there's stone pickaxes for Minecraft yet. Which is really weird, because they've got, like, everything else. So I don't know if it's the people that have made, like, an iron pickaxe just said, oh, it's close enough. But it's still weird to me, because they've got like axes in every material, shovels in like 3 or 4. It's really weird. Let's see. Oh, never told for Lego. When I tried it, I had no clue what I was doing. took way too many pictures and it didn't move enough. Oh man, yeah. It's funny because when you first learn how to do stop motion, everyone tells you, okay, you need to move it just a little bit at a time. But what happens is a lot of people, they'll get told that, and then they move it too little. So it's this really delicate balance of sometimes you actually need to move it more. Like when you're, if you do a chase scene or a fight scene, you actually want to move your characters a lot, especially if it's meant, the faster it is. Because it's weird with the way stop motion works, is that there will be some movements that people will be able, like in their mind, they will swear that they saw something that way. But the mind just fills in the blanks of all the different steps that you skip. It's really interesting how that works. Because you can go through a stop motion frame by frame, it doesn't look good. But as soon as you play it at a good speed, it looks perfect. So it's really weird how that works. Noodles. They make stone swords, so it's not that hard. They just don't want to make dark gray tools. Yeah, no, I agree. It's weird. Like, they've got the mold, they've got the color of Lego for it. It's just, it's strange that Lego hasn't done that yet. Not that I'm going like, I hate Lego. Obviously, with the amount of Lego I'm building right now, I love Lego. It's just something funny that they haven't made that yet. Okay, we've got the minifigures built. Time to stop building this abandoned mine. There we go, we're going to start with some stone on the water. And then after this set, we're going to build this, it's the Fox Lodge. And it comes with, it's even got, I didn't realize this at first, it kind of blended into the white. It's even got a snow fox, which I'm really excited about. Because I don't have one of those. Because originally I wasn't really going to buy all of these sets, but then when I was visiting my fiance down in Florida, I was stopping by Walmart, I think it was to pick up like a light bulb for, it was the blinker for my light, for my car. And what happened is I was like, oh, I always look at the Lego, I'm at Walmart, so I did that. And then when I was there, I found these two big bundle sets that were discounted, and they were like $20 for 3 sets, and there was a Minecraft one and a Creator one. So I bought both of them because I'm like, even if it's just, if I don't build it and just keep the pieces, that's a good deal. But then I'd already planned that on today, the election day, that I wanted to live stream, just a chill live stream building Lego sets. Because I know not everyone watching can vote or even live in the country and care. That's absolutely fine. But for some people, I know it's a bit of a stressful day. And also for me, I'm just a little tense. So I'm like, I'm going to build Lego because it's fun. But yeah. I lost my train of thought there for a minute. Oh, missed a comment. Never too old for Lego. I like Lego, but I like the knockoff stuff because they have more adult sets. That is true. So I'll admit I'm a Lego purist, but I also do my own custom builds. So if Lego doesn't make something, I just make it. But yeah, if you want to get like a lot of Transformers, because I think Lego's made, officially they've made, I want to say Optimus Prime and Bumblebee, I think. If I remember correctly, I haven't kept up with those ones. But like, Lego doesn't do military sets, they don't really do, like, things that are like, there are just certain brands, or like, I know a lot of people wanted Lego Halo, but Mega Bloks did it instead. So a lot of stuff like that. So I do agree that if you're like into more like adult stuff, that's more of a challenge. That sometimes, yeah, Lego's definitely catered more towards kids. Except in the off chance that your favorite movie is like Lord of the Rings, then you've got those huge Lego sets. Which I love Lord of the Rings, and I'd love to get more Lord of the Rings minifigures because they're really expensive to get when you get them like secondhand. But I'm not gonna. I know it looks like I spent hundreds of dollars on these Lego sets, but these are things I've been stockpiling for a while and that I'm using for like other projects. And so like I don't want to spend $400 or $500 on one Lord of the Rings set, or even like $1,000 to get both of them. That's just too much. Let's see. Lego doesn't do military sets. There are many jets and also World War I planes and Lego pirates. That is true. I've considered doing a video on the exceptions that Lego does, because the World War I planes, exactly, like the jets, they're just like, World War I seems to be like kind of the cutoff, I guess. I don't know. But the interesting thing is that you can get a lot of Lego military minifigs and pieces from the Indiana Jones movies, because he's fighting the German forces at the time. I'm not going to say their actual name because I've heard it flags you on YouTube, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, he's fighting like German troopers from World War II. So it's kind of funny that like you can't really get American troops, but you can get like those people, which is just really funny. I don't really have a problem with it. It's just kind of funny. Oops, got that one wrong. And then the other one is with Lego Toy Story. They do, you can get the Army Men. It was kind of almost a battle pack. And I actually got that one when I was a kid because I thought that was cool. I'm so glad I got that set. Let's see. They also don't do horror. No, they do not. I know they've done, like, I don't do Halloween, but I know they've done Halloween sets in the past. But even then, they keep them pretty tame. It seems more likely they don't do modern military things, except branding the F-18 as a stunt plane. You're right. That is funny. I didn't realize that they did, that they branded the F-18 as a stunt plane. I'm going to have to look into that. That's funny that they did it that way. I wonder if that's the case. If you've ever been to Florida, there's this Air Force group called the Blue Angels that do like special air shows. I wonder if Lego would do Lego sets of the Blue Angels. Because I know they're technically military, but it's like a show. And then Never Too Old for Lego, I wish they would do the TV show Vikings. I've never watched the show, but I've seen scenes from it. And especially like with, one of my favorite things in theater was fight choreography. I really love doing it. So watching fight scenes from that, I'm like, that seems pretty cool. And also, I've been told that apparently somewhere like way back down the line, it's like, you've got Viking ancestors. Which, I mean, one side's British, so I feel like that's a given. Way back. I'm not actually British. I'm Australian. But I think like my great-grandparents might have been British. I can't remember. Something like that. Okay. Pretzel Collects. Hello, Chris. Hi, Pretzel. Glad to have you here. Welcome to our chill building Lego stream. Where I totally didn't almost build that wrong. You have that set too. Awesome! I'm having fun. This is a good time. Are we talking about the set I'm currently building with the abandoned mine, or are we talking about the one with the fox? I'm building a bunch of them right now. There we go. I'm gonna get this and a 2x2. The box. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's kind of funny. So I got this in a bundle at a discount. I wasn't originally going to get it, but the more I look at it, that's just such a cozy cottage. Like, it's really happy and satisfying. It's a very happy build. I also really like Lego Minecraft, because Minecraft is one of my favorite games. Like, it's an easy top, like, 2 or 3. Depending on the time of year, sometimes it's just straight up my favorite game. Let's see, Never Too Old for Lego. Again, I'm going big. I have plans for 4x8 foot mosaics life-size characters. Hey, if you want to do that, you go ahead. I'd love to see those. Is the you said you got a channel where you've done stuff with your Transformers. Is your Never Too Old for Lego account, is that the account where I can see that? Oh man, I'm getting a bunch of comments. I have to like actually pay attention now. This is so cool. Pretzel Collects, you're redoing your room and I'm trying to put it on a display as a fox and not the house part. That's a cool way to display it. That's nice. Okay, and Noodles 31039 Blue Power Jet is a stunt F-22. How did they get away with that, lol? Oh man, I've got to Google this now. Got my computer right here. Of course it froze for a little bit. Okay, so it's 31039 Lego set. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm just going to also pull up a picture of an F-22 jet. You're right, that is the exact same plane. It's painted different colors. Ironically, almost like the Blue Angels. But yeah, that is the exact same plane. That is so funny. Yeah, you can't do Lego military sets unless you just change the name of the plane. That's funny. Uh, Jim Bubbly, part Australian, part Brit. Does that mean you have inner turmoil? No, 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 no. I don't have any British citizenship. Just ancestry. That doesn't count. I'm part Australian, part American. Never taught for Lego. No. Okay. Why is it doing that? I don't know why it hid that. It hid your comment saying what the name of your channel was. Anyway, I've enabled the comment now. Gotcha. Freakenstein 1984 is my Transformers channel. I have to check that out sometime. Owie, good night. Chris, see you next stream. Good night, Owie. Thank you for joining. It is great having you at the streams. I think you might have, I don't know if YouTube records who watches your streams the most, but I think you're winning. So, good night, and I shall see you next time. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna continue these steps. I was curious because YouTube's been telling me, I've been getting notifications, especially since I took a vacation, I got behind on my daily builds and stuff. So YouTube's like, you need to post content. And it's like, try doing live videos on your phone, like vertical as a short. And like, I'll be honest, like whenever I run across a live stream as a short, I generally don't watch them. And I was like, I don't know, are other people actually going to stop by? And so far, this has been really fun. All of you guys are really cool, and I'm enjoying this. So, this has been great. Pretzel collects. I wish I could afford Legos, but I'm an action figure collector, and those are somehow cheaper than most sets. That is very true. Lego, it's definitely gotten to the point where it's especially like licensed Lego sets are very much like the premium building blocks. But since, like, as far as hobbies go, this is pretty much the only thing I do. I don't even, like, I play some video games, but, like, I play, like, the same 5. So I don't really buy new video games. So all of my fun money just goes to Lego. Okay. Pretzel, though, what kind of action figures do you like to buy? I'm curious about that, because there's all kinds of ways you can go with that. In my mind, I'm like imagining like superhero action figures, but I know there's all kinds. Okay. Never told for Lego. Bro, I feel I have about 4,000 Transformers and now I'm hooked on Lego, so I'll forever be broke, lol. That is true. That's the only downside with getting into hobbies like this is that like you're basically eternally destined to be in the financial position you started in. Or worse. Unless you make good, smart choices. For me, the smart choice is not going to the Lego store too often, which I'm going to tomorrow. There we go. One of those, one of these, and one of these. Yeah, I love how Minecraft transitions into Lego sets really easily, just because Minecraft is already cubed, and Lego just perfectly fits that. So I really like how this works. One thing I wanted Lego to do, I get why they don't, but I always thought it would be cool. Huh. That instruction skips a piece that says you need. But I always thought it'd be cool if different Lego Minecraft sets had like famous Minecraft YouTubers as the players. No, I get at that point they have to make sure that YouTuber never does anything controversial, so it'd be very hard to like make that and make it work well. But I always thought it'd be cool. Like, I'd love to have a Lego Technoblade. That'd be cool. Okay. Pretzel. I recommend short streaming because a super small creator I've gotten more viewers now than how many subs I have. That's pretty cool. You collect Mafex. I do Hasbro Black Star Wars series and Hasbro Marvel Legends. And how do you say the second one? Shvagars? I don't know. Don't go tomorrow. Wait until Friday and buy online for Black Friday. You'll save somewhere. So I'm already at the closest Lego store is like an hour away, and I already have to go there for a mechanic. Oh, there's every chance I go in and just not buy anything. But it's a reseller, so I don't know how much the Black Friday sale will be there. Although I might ask while I'm there. I'm good friends with the people there. They're very nice. I actually make videos for them. That's what I was actually doing last night. I was filming a video there, although it's not out yet, so I can't say what that one is. But if you stay tuned, I'll tell you all about it. I'm very happy for it. Let's see. SH Figure Arts. Gotcha. All in one. Let's see. McFarlane, he's going to release Marvel ones. Ooh. Cool. I do not know what this part is. Okay. Looks like it's something that can, like, fall apart. I'm unsure. Okay, and now we need 6 brown Lego studs. Oh, it's like the fence post. Ah, I see how this works. That's actually a really good way to build it. Okay. My brother draws custom comic book covers and cards for a living. That is awesome. Oh, that's actually that's what Jim replied with. That's funny. That is awesome. Let's see. Most of my McFarlane figures aren't as good as articulated and don't scale well with my other ones. Okay. So that's like having your figures scale together. No, that makes sense. So it's kind of funny. So for I mentioned it earlier, but I don't know how many of you were here when I mentioned it. I'm planning eventually to do a series of stop motion videos on the life of Jesus, and one location that's visited several times is the temple in Jerusalem. So I'm designing that in Bricklink Studio right now, and I've had to massively make the scale smaller because otherwise, like a 2-scale temple would be thousands of dollars and it would be huge. So I've made it a lot smaller. So as far as historical accuracy goes, that's the only thing, like, straight up that I'm like, I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna have everything scaled to how it actually would be historically, because I'd run out of money. Let's see. You collect 6-inch figures, and McFarlane is 7. Pretzel. I've been to Jerusalem. It's amazing. I would love to go. And again, like we don't know all the places, but just to go to places where it's recorded that Jesus was, that's just super cool. I know, I'd love to do that. Especially, like, the Dead Sea. I don't know, there's just so many places that would be cool. Green screen it. I could green screen the temple, but I really like to not use much green screen. I know I could, but I try to not use too much. Although I could. I'm still learning how to green screen better. My best video with a green screen so far, I did one where it's a Kraken attacking a pirate ship. That one, the green screen turned out pretty well. The only thing I noticed that I messed up is whenever parts of the video would be blurry, like intentionally blurry around the edges, because like I'd have something close that I wanted to focus on. If the background was blurry, I kept forgetting to blur the green screen, because technically that background would also be blurry. But you live and learn, and I'm not going to delete a video over that. There we go. Looks like we've got a play feature here we're putting together. Some kind of Technic mechanism. And now we got some brown pieces. So I'm yet to have the pieces long enough to be able to verify this, but the older brown Lego pieces used to be very brittle and they break easily. But you don't even have to go that far back where they're brittle. And I've read that they fixed the problem now, but the thing is it takes time to be able to test that. But I feel like they hopefully wouldn't claim that unless they fixed it, so I'm hoping that it does. But it's kind of hard because I store all my Lego by color together. So I can't tell which pieces are the old ones and which ones are the new ones. There we go. I'm not really sure what I'm building right now. At least what part it is. There we go. Okay, so that's going to connect this. Flip it around. Put that here. And then a long piece like this. Looks like this is going to be some kind of play feature where you can like make it fall apart maybe? I don't know. Not really sure what it's going for yet. I'm just trying to... There we go. I think... How does this want to connect? This doesn't feel right. Why is this not connecting? Oh, I see what it wants me to do. Gotta adjust it a little bit. Come on. Why are you not falling into place? Come on. There we go. It looks like that's not a play function yet. I'm curious to see what that is. Let's see. Oh, I missed quite a few comments. I need to... let's see. Bought some green screen paint, and it's so much better painting the wall on the table. Ooh! It's a good idea. For keeping the lighting. That makes sense. The Fox House Cottage is super easy, which is good for me. It does look like a simple build, but it looks nice. If you get a chance, you should get the one where it has the creeper explosion. I might have one, I can't remember. Okay, more action figure stuff. That's cool. That's why you keep going broke. Yeah, 13, I understand getting broke at 13. I think, if I'm completely honest, I think when I was... I'm trying to remember when I started saving for college. I think I was like 15, I think. Maybe 16. Somewhere around that line. But yeah, before that, most of my money went to Lego. There we go. I've got a dehumidifier running in my room right now because of the water that flooded a little bit. And it's working, but it's making it really warm in here. Which is funny, because it's not cold, but it is starting to cool down, so it's funny that it's now really warm in here. There we go. I feel like there's definitely a play feature that's going to be here, but I'm not sure what it is yet. Well, now we're placing slanted pieces. That's not very Minecraft-y. I mean, it looks cool. But Minecraft doesn't have angled pieces like this. Although I bet you that's probably for the play feature. That's probably why they did it that way. Let's see. I should try action figure stop motion. I did, let me check. I think I've got one of the ones I tried once. Here it is. So I did one stop motion video where I used these stick butts, and I know the newer versions are a lot better. The suction based ones, I know people have made good videos with them, but no, suction is horrible, and it's also elastic joints that is really bad for stop motion. So I definitely use a different. This is barely an action figure. But yeah, that's the only thing besides Lego. I've done a little bit of claymation like in middle school. But yeah, let's see. Never too old. Okay, time for bed. Bye. Subscribed. Have a great stream, everyone. Thanks for the subscription. Have a great night, and I'll definitely have to check out your Transformers channel sometime. That sounds really cool. And then Pretzel, like a title saying Lego Animator tries action figure stop motion. Ooh, that'd be fun. Those kind of titles do work really well, so that's actually a really good idea. Like one time, I did it kind of as a joke, but also just for fun in general, as a challenge. I entered a CGI contest, like CGI computer animation contest. And I just did stop motion and just tried to make it look as CGI as I could. It still was very obviously stop motion, but for when I did the behind the scenes of it, I titled it Stop Motion versus CGI, and I used like the CGI like logo for the contest. And that worked really well, because people were like, oh, it's stop motion versus CGI, and basically I just broke down how I made it look the way it did. I definitely want to attempt that again. It's the ones that Punisher, however he pronounced it. It's a W instead of a U. The ones that he hosts, they're really cool, and they're only 5 seconds long, The next one I want to say is his 10th one, so I really want to try and to get into that. Let's see. Oh, you have watched that one, Pretzel. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed that. I think I should do more behind the scenes where I show like the whole process. Although I am hoping to do a breakdown eventually of my Kraken attack video that I did. Just the story of how it was made and then how it went in the contest. And then after that, the Jesus series will definitely have behind the scenes. Because I'm very excited for that. Oh, we've got a new viewer, Karen Jones. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. How is your evening going? If it's evening where you're at. It's 12:36 in the morning over here. I did not realize how late it was, but I'm going to keep going. We're not stopping this stream until, I don't know, until I'm tired and want to go to bed. You should make a diorama out of Legos for like if you do another Spider-Man series or video. That would be fun. So the Spider-Man one, it's kind of funny. At the same time, it's one of my best videos, but also one of my failures, and I'll explain why. Is the fight scene for it, in my opinion, is really good. But the first minute and a half of that video is really slow with dialogue, and that's also back whenever I had talking characters not move very much, which is not how you should animate stop motion, especially with Lego. So at the same time, I'm very proud of what I was able to do with it, but also it's also a reminder to me in future videos to make sure that the beginning of my video is super interesting, not just the end of it. Let's see. But yeah, so but at the same time, it is still, that part of the fight scene is my best fight scene I've done. I don't really count my Kraken video as a fight scene because it's just the Kraken attacking the pirate ship and absolutely obliterating them, so it's more like just a slaughter. I know it's technically a battle, but it's not really a fight scene. It's just the Kraken eating a bunch of pirates. Looks like we're going to add some lava. Oh, we got a Lego crafting table. I think I have like 3 Lego crafting tables, so now that'll be my 4th one, I think. But that's fine. I do not mind having extras. Okay. Next, we are making a spider. Okay. Huh. I bet getting a Green Goblin minifig is cheaper than a Marvel Legends Green Goblin. Probably. There's actually quite a few Lego sets that have are cheaper that come with Green Goblin. Although now I want to see what a Marvel Legends Green Goblin costs. Because now I am curious. I'm going to make a guess beforehand. I'm going to guess that it's $40. Action figure. Okay, the cheapest one I can find is $50, but there's also some that are $100. That is crazy. That is a lot of money. Make sure it's retro carded. Oh man, this is going to increase the price a ton, I believe. Retro. Making sure I type this right. Haha, not $40. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely off. Okay, I'm definitely seeing prices that are in the 3 digits. Yeah, I'm seeing hundreds of dollars. Yeah, no, a Lego came out with one comic version, pretty sure it's $300. That is insane. Like, if I go to Bricklink right now, that's where I get most of, like, resold Lego. If I put in Green Goblin, I bet you I can get one for, like, $8. Probably one for cheaper, actually. Yeah, I'm seeing $6, $55, $16, $11. One of them you can get for $2.61. Although when I did my Green Goblin, all I did is I got an alien suit and I just put an orc's head on it. That's all I did. I was like, I'm making my own Green Goblin. If I do another Spider-Man video, I've got a Lego of Miles Morales Spider-Man. I feel like that would be a cool one to do. But yeah, that's not on my list of things I'm doing anytime soon if I do. But it would be fun to try that again. But yeah, no, I don't mind buying new Lego minifigs for videos, but if I can just make the character with what I've got, because I don't know if I have 1,000 Lego minifigures yet, but I'm definitely like in the high 600 to 700s, maybe even 800s at this point. Oh, I could be completely off. Maybe I've hit 1,000. I need to count them sometime. But when you combine those, you can make so many different characters. The one Lego minifigure I wanted to buy recently is I wanted to buy Sauron from Lord of the Rings, from the new Eye of Sauron set, which would be awesome, but the minifigure alone is like $90, and I'm like, and that's a cheap one, like usually they're like 100, I'm like, it's too much. Okay, Jim Bubblewy, full Lego room tour video. That is something I do eventually want to do. Yeah, I don't have as many of the sets on like good displays yet. I definitely need to do some dusting before I do that. But yeah. Oh, Pretzel, another tip for streaming on Shorts is have a schedule, like I have every first Saturday of the month. That's not a bad idea. I'll have to think of something. And my work schedule might be changing soon, so I'll wait until that before I make any permanent schedule, but that is definitely a good idea. I'd also like to bring back doing animation streams when I just do stop motion while I'm streaming. Although those ones can't be short ones because that's through my computer. Because I use my phone to keep up with the comments is how I do that one. I'll get a ton of views. So far when I have live streamed, like it's been pretty successful, especially since it's really good for your watch time. So far it's definitely been a success. So I'm curious to see how streaming on Shorts does. Okay, and 2 of these. Oh wait, yeah, I'm gonna need the rest of the set to build on. There we go. Oh yeah, there's definitely a function to here. Technic piece. Other Technic piece that I don't know the name of. I don't really know the names of any of these Technic pieces. The one thing I am realizing, if I keep doing short streams, I'm not going to be able to build Lego sets each time unless I like build some ones I've already built before. Because I'm probably going to build most of the ones I haven't built tonight. Let's see. You'll never forget when you were at 80 subs, you started short streaming and you had literally 153 subs. That's nice. That's a good jump. They say that the first 100 and then after that the first 1,000 are the hard ones to get. It does definitely, at least in my experience, it gets easier to grow your channel the bigger it gets, because growth is exponential. Yeah, a video that grew my channel the most though was like individual video. There was some like the daily builds has probably been one of the biggest things that's grown my channel just because I'm on day like 338 today. But besides that, it was about the same time I made my Spider-Man animation. That got a couple hundred views. But at the same time, not exactly, but around about the same time as when the movie Encanto came out. And what happened is I really now, this is before it was popular, but I didn't realize how popular. I liked the song We Don't Talk About Bruno, but I really liked the part with that shapeshifter kid. Of course I can't remember his name off the top of my head. And then what happened is I decided to animate that part of the movie, like just that 15 seconds. And that happened to be the popular part of the movie, like that people were recreating or using for shorts. So it just so happened that that video ended up getting 800,000 views. My most viewed, and that was a short, so they do get more than that. But my most viewed short at that time had like a couple thousand views, and that was it. But yeah, no, it was really funny how that worked. So, I owe a huge chunk of my subscribers to the movie Encanto. Let's see, what light is that called? You mean this one, the light changing one, or my fill light? Let me see. This one is, I'll hold up to the camera, but it's an Ulanzi VL49RVG. They're on Amazon. I'm actually already considering doing a video where I talk about my lighting setup and the stuff that I bought for that. Sorry, just adjusting my chair real quick. And I'd recommend these lights. The only thing is, when you use them with stop motion, you're gonna want you want to leave them plugged in, so you need to get extension cords for the cables. But other than that, they're really good, because they can change all kinds of lighting. You gotta go. Good night. Good night, Pretzel Collects. It was great having you here, and I shall see you around. Oh, I just saw your comment about liking the daily builds. I'm glad you like that series. It's fun. It's a lot of work, but it's been fun. I'm excited to finish that series soon. Okay. How does this connect? Like this, I think. Yes? No, that's not correct. Yes, no. Something is not right. Oh, I skipped a piece on the other build, that's why. There we go. Now it can connect correctly. Okay. Now putting in another axle piece through this hole here. It's not going. There we go. I'm really curious what function this is going to have. And that piece goes here. This is what we've got so far. And there's this part here. Looks like it kind of shakes, so I'm not... Oh, it does go back and forth a little bit. I'm curious to see what it does when this is all said and done. Okay, I missed some pieces that were meant to be... Oh, I did. I was wondering. I was like, this is not a stable way to build. I got distracted talking to everybody. I'm gonna fix this real quick. There we go. Yeah, that makes more sense. There we go. Now we're going to add some grass to the top. There we go. Now it wants me to push this in. Okay, done. I get what this is now. So, this piece here, you'll notice it pushes the axle in and out. There's going to be gravel pieces connect to that so it can fall. That's cool. I was about to say, like, it looked like it had falling bricks it was making. And I was like, blocks don't fall in Minecraft. And then I realized it's gravel. In which case, those blocks absolutely do fall in Minecraft, because they do have gravity. Because Minecraft's a very realistic game. There we go. Now, if I'm looking at this correctly, just slide it on here, slide this on here, and if you look at these bricks right here, when I pull this, the gravel falls. That is cool. Where did that land? Oh, there it is. I'll be right back. I'm just going to grab that before I lose it and step on it. Ah, there we go. I'll put those gravel pieces back before I forget about them. Okay, so now adding some of these so we can place other blocks on them. It's funny, in Minecraft it's blocks, but in Lego it's bricks, and I'm noticing that I keep going back and forth between calling them bricks and blocks. There we go. Okay, it looks like I've got one viewer right now. I'm assuming it's you, Jim Babalooey. Mountain Dew can't sponsor you anymore. The can is facing the other way. Oh no, you're right. They can't sponsor me. Drink Mountain Dew. It's the drink I choose. Not just because of caffeine, because it tastes good. What's their motto? I need my practice at being sponsored by Mountain Dew. What is their motto? I should know this. No, not motorcycle, just their motto. I don't need a motorcycle. That is not what I asked for. Do the do. Okay, I'm going to try that again. Oh, you just commented that. Do the do. Hashtag not actually sponsored, but hashtag totally would be. That would be hilarious if my first sponsor was actually Mountain Dew. That would be like peak YouTube right there. I'd be so excited. Ooh, I get to build a Lego Minecraft crafting table. Which is one of the scenes in the new Minecraft movie trailer that I cannot stand, is the crafting table scene where he crafts those weird buckets. Because that's not how you craft things in Minecraft. It's just random items scattered on the crafting table, and it looks ridiculous. That's not how you craft buckets in Minecraft. They're not even on the grid. It makes no sense. And people might be like, oh, but that movie's for kids. That movie was announced when I was a kid. That's how long it's taken them. I've been waiting for this Minecraft movie. And based on the trailer, I am supremely disappointed. Because I wanted a really cool Minecraft movie. And instead it's Jumanji, but in a cubed green screen world. Okay, that's my rant for the day. Let's see, we are reaching... Oh man, I was about to say we're reaching 2 hours of live streaming, but we passed that milestone a while ago. Have I seen the new Mario Kart sets coming out in 2025? I have, and they look good. I like them. I'm not saying that I'm going to buy them all, however, they do look good. The only thing, and it doesn't look like Lego's going to do it, and I'm sure they've got good reasons for it. I mean, it's marketed really well to younger kids. I would like it if we got some official, like, Lego Mario minifigs, like, regular size. However, I still do like the style of the electronic ones. Like, it's cool. Like, no matter how you slice and dice it, it's really cool. The whole concept of, like, video game Lego that's actually video game. Kyle. No. Dude. Why? Kyle, I just lost the game. Dude. I can't believe you just got me like that. I missed your first comment saying you just lost the game. Because I was reading Jim Babalooey's comment. And then I saw come on lose the game already. I didn't even see your name yet. Oh man, that was well done. Let's see. Yeah, I just finished my homework and decided to bother you. Well, I'm glad that you finished your homework. Yeah, so thank you for coming into the stream. I'm so glad that you're here. Although I'm not glad that you made me lose the game. How's college going? What were you studying for? Well, homework, I guess. There we go. Just placing some lava. Okay. You going to bed? That's probably a good idea. Too much to type. No worries. You can just tell me next time we play Lethal Company. Me sleepy. Okay, sleepy. You got more tests. Well, praying for you. You got this. You're gonna do awesome, or at least gonna do okay. Projects to be done. Yeah, you're definitely tired. You don't have work tonight, right? Mountains to climb. Mountains to climb, campaigns to win. You sound like a busy man, my friend. There we go, like that. Is Kyle still here? I can't tell. Anyway, it was great to have you stop by. Whether you're here or not, it was fun. I did not expect to see you. For anyone who's wondering, Kyle's my brother, who is down at college, away from home. It's actually there a couple weeks ago. Yeah, that was Kyle. Yeah, you got him, Jim. That's who it was. That was my brother. What was that to? Just did that step. Okay. Now, looks like we're almost done with this set, and then we'll do the fox sludge. And now it looks like I'm making some diamond ore and some iron ore. So I need 2 of these, 2 of these, 8 of the 1x1 plates, 6, 7, 8. And then 4 blue Lego studs and 4 peach. Whatever the color iron ore is. That's one color I feel like I can never really describe very well. Jimbo Bluey, I want the Mario Kart set, but man, I would love it to be the minifig scale, not the size of one of the Speed Champions. Ooh. That would be cool. That's one of the few instances, so usually I prefer not to do imitation Lego bricks, but that's one where I wouldn't mind if I decide to do like a minifig scale Mario video. And Pretzel Collects is back! Glad to have you back! We're almost finished with this set, and then we're moving on to the Fox Lodge. And then after that, I'll reassess if I'm going to keep building. It is getting a little late. It's 1 o'clock in the morning here. But I don't have anywhere to go, so I don't mind. Oh, no, I do have stuff to do in the morning. I don't have to be super awake. It's just driving. Nah, it'll all be good. Yeah, when I'm at the Lego store tomorrow, I'm gonna find out if they have plans for Black Friday sale. Because if they do, I might try and head that direction. Let's see, Pretzel. I want a big statue of the Sinister Six and the Spider-Man fighting them so I can fill a shelf. That would be cool. I didn't watch much Spider-Man growing up, so I have to think for a moment to remember who's on the Sinister Six. I know it rotates a little bit, but I have to remind myself who all is in the crew. Come on. Why is this crooked? There you go. Now we have some iron ore that we can put up there. And now a spider web and a slime. Spider web goes here. And then a slime. There we go. And now we can connect the two like so. And then another piece like this. And now some torches. I feel like I'm got a few more pieces to place I'm not thinking of. If they have Black Friday sales, tell me please. I will. In fact, when I go for the Black Friday sale, if they do have some, you might be at work, so if I need to pick something up for you and you pay me back, I'll let you know. And that's specifically to Jim Bubalooey, not everyone else that's in the stream right now. I know him in real life, so I know I can get stuff to him. Okay, Pretzel Collectors, so this is the Sinister Six. Dr. Octopus, Sandman, Green Goblin, Scorpion, Electro, and Vulture. Gotcha. Oops, dropped the gravel. Okay, I definitely skipped a piece, and I don't know where it goes. Oh, that's annoying. I don't know where that piece goes. Because, all these pieces can be spare pieces. I know for a fact that that is not a spare piece. Okay, I'm gonna go back and see where it could go. Is it on, nope, not that part. I don't know where it goes. Wait. Aha, found it. It goes above this piece right here. There we go, that makes it easier to make the gravel fall. Okay, the set is finished then. So I'm going to put the minifigs on it and put it up to camera so you guys can all see it. Okay, we've got a zombie with a shovel. We've got a spider. It's jumping off this wall or climbing. Whatever it's supposed to be. So here we go. Here is the abandoned mine. There we go. Pretzel Collects. I was in the Riverview play, I think, last year. Wait, do I know you in real life? Do I know you in real life, Pretzel Collects? Because if so, that's really funny, because I did not make the connection if I do know you in real life. Because that's really funny. Because I'll be like, I do? Oh, man, now I have to try and figure out who you are. I have no clue. Man, can I pull up your profile picture when you're in chat? Left the school. The picture's not helping me. Okay. Man, now I'm trying to remember who you are. Who is Pretzel Collects? Man, I feel so bad that I don't know who you are by the username. That's really funny though. I did not. I just threw a Lego set. Weird blonde kid with curly hair. I am drawing a blank, but no, I do have you. Okay, I won't say your real name, but I remember you now. I gotcha. Okay, now for this one. Where is my knife? There it is. There we go. Oh, this is a thumb push one. Don't need a knife to open this one. Okay. You're okay with it. Oh, you're okay if I say your name? You're Preston, right? I'm assuming you're Preston, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay. It's so satisfying throwing boxes everywhere. Okay. Wait a minute, if that's the case, close, it's not Preston. Presley? I'm guessing Presley. I have your face in my mind, I'm just messing up on your name and I feel bad. I guess it would be said Presley here, I guess. Presley or Presley. Okay, there is bag one for this set. Yep, okay, now I gotcha. That's right, you and I have talked on YouTube before. You posted a short asking me about bricks and minifigs once. I remember now. I just didn't make the connection to your username. That's funny. Wait, are you up this late on a school night? Do you have school in the morning? I haven't got a reply yet. Okay. You're homeschooled now, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, okay. That's fine then. I just wanted to make sure that you got some sleep if you had to, like, get on the bus early tomorrow or something. But as long as your parents are cool with it, since they're your teachers. Yep, here's our minifigure for this set. It's a person dressed up as a fox with a diamond sword and a fishing rod. Which I actually already have this minifigure because I bought him in bulk with some other minifigs. So I might actually trade him in tomorrow. Just because I don't need duplicates. I might trade him in for another minifig of some kind. Let's see, now we're making a drowned. I just need to find his head. Where did his head go? It has gone, there it is. Here is the drowned. And now we're building all of the foxes. Oh, there's a baby fox too. There's a baby fox, an adult fox, and then a white fox. And this set has another Lego cake. Another Minecraft cake. I have 2 Lego Minecraft cakes now. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Got this one. And build that. Attachment for the tail. Then we need its head. And then we need this piece here. These 2. Da-da-da-doo-doo-doo-doo. You eventually went to Bricks and Minifigs. It's been a while because I'm not into Legos much, but sometimes you get into the Lego mood. Now I get that. I get that. Here is a baby fox. There we go. Okay, now time to build the adult one. There we go. I'm starting to get a little bit tired, so I think after I finish this set, I might call it a night. But I'm definitely going to finish this one. I don't like to leave Lego unbuilt unless it's a really big set that I can't build in one sitting. But yeah, I've got a few other ones. I'll save them for another stream. I've also got a Christmas one that I think I'm gonna live stream building. I think that'd be fun. Sometimes it's a Lego and chill day. Oh, looks like Jim Bubba Louie's heading out. Great live stream, going to bed, good night. Thank you, Jim Bubba Louie. It was great having you here. Have a great night and have a good time at work tomorrow. Hope that it goes great for you. And then, here we go, Pretzel, here's the next fox. So we got the adult one now. And now we're building a white fox. I did not realize this set even had a white fox. It blended in with the snow, which I guess is the whole point of a white fox. I just realized I'll eventually figure it out, but I don't actually know how to stop a live stream on the shorts page like this. There's also a save button. Oh no, that's not a save button. That looks like a question button. I'm not going to press that in case it ends things. I might press that at the end just to see what it does. But I'm not going to press it right now. I wish you could, like, for YouTube, because for regular live streams you can, like, test stuff out before you go live, for real. I wish for shorts it would let me, like, mess with more buttons beforehand for settings. That way I knew what I was doing. In theory, they're all baby foxes because they're the size of your finger. I mean, yes, if a fox was this small in the wild, it would definitely be a baby. That I agree. Let's see. Okay, and here is the snow fox, or the white fox. I don't know what the technical name is. It might actually be on the box that I threw away. Where did I put it? I legit actually do not know where it landed. Oh well, guess I'll never know. I can Google that later. Okay, now for the actual set. Oh no, we're building random items first. So we're going to build some stone with a torch on it, and some snow. I bet you that we place all this in the cottage once we're done. Okay. It looks like we've got a flower pot with a fern or something in it. I love that I got 2 Lego cakes in one day. That makes me so happy. You press the arrow on the top left. Okay, gotcha. Now I know how to end the stream when we're done. Thank you, I appreciate that. Oh, the furnace comes with a fire and not fire piece. That'll be good for animating. I like that. Okay, where is the rest of it? Oh, you flip it around. That's how it works. Okay, in actual animation, that's not how I'm going to do that. I'm just going to switch them. But for this piece, that's pretty cool. So it's got one side that's off, one side that's on. That's cool. Okay, next one. We're building the crafting table. I have so many Lego Minecraft crafting tables now. So many crafting tables. All the crafting tables. I'll just do that as a video. It'll just be a bunch of Lego characters crafting things. I'm sure there's probably an interesting way to make a video about crafting things. I'm sure there's a way to do it. There we go, placing that bed. And now we're building the snowy ground. Go like that, and have some water on the side. Go. Oh, that was a satisfying click. That was nice and loud. That's a satisfying sound. Okay, get some orange and then some more snow. And then some more orange and snow. There we go. Oh, we do place the items into the house as we go. That'll be cool. We've got the table with the potted plant, got the bed. There we go. And now to place some berries is what it's looked like we're doing. So it's green on top of red. Fun fact, I believe that in Minecraft berries are the worst food source. Because they barely give you any hunger bars back. And then also, if you touch them, they stab you. We're placing like all the stuff now. It's interesting that it has you build it this way, where you build some of the accessories beforehand. Crafting table like so. There we go. And now we're on to the second bag. Do I play Fortnite? I have never played Fortnite. At this point, it's almost a matter of principle because I've gone so long without playing Fortnite that I'm like, I can't play it now. I don't know. If I were to play it, I'd probably try the, sorry, didn't want to talk while I was placing a bunch of pieces. If I were to play it, I'd probably play the Lego Fortnite. Like, that'd be a fun thing to try streaming one day, maybe, like, me trying it. But we'll see. That's not a promise by any means. Just if I were to do it, that's probably the one I'd do. Okay. Here we go. Time to finish this. Okay, got 3 jumpers. If you do eventually want to play sometime, we'll see. I'm not going to make any promises now just because I don't know. And I honestly don't even know how the game works. But maybe if we did like, I don't know, maybe if as the channel grows, we could do like playing with viewers. I don't know. We'll see. If it was streaming, I'm very particular about how I stream games. But so far as games, I've streamed Minecraft before, and I've streamed, I think it was Junkbot, an old Lego Flash game, which I do need to do a sequel to because I found out when I beat it that there's like an entire second half of the game that's a secret until you get to the end of the first part. So I do eventually want to do that. Probably in the upcoming few weeks now that I think about it. Because I originally was going to do that a week later. I can't remember why I forgot and didn't do it. That's why I need to stop saying dates when I plan to do things. I keep mixing it up and just not doing it, which is not good. There we go. Let's see. Do I remember Carter? I do not remember Carter. Did he go to the same school? He just stopped going. I'd have to double check. I don't know if I know. Oh, okay, that thing, yeah, we're not going to talk about that on stream. That's not something we're going to bring up. Oh, no, you're not in trouble. No, that... You asked a question. You're not in trouble. I just don't want that online. But yeah, no, you're not in trouble. Okay. That goes here. There we go. Now we're putting up a map. And I know it doesn't matter which angle the map really is at, but I'm trying to make sure that mine is angled the same way the set is. So here we've got a Lego Minecraft map. I think I have a Minecraft map, but I don't know if it's the same one. I'd like it if they're 2 different maps. But we shall find out. I'm getting a little sleepy. Part of me's like, I should go to bed. Not until this set is finished. I am going to finish what I started. Okay. I need one of these, and a 2x2. Oh, so this is like the tail of the fox. I see it now. go. One of these. One of those. One of those. Ah, dropped it. You dare me to make queso and Lego. Here's the thing. You can't dare me to do anything because I don't follow Dares. Plus, I don't have enough Lego bricks to make queso out of Lego. There we go. Looks like we're almost finished because soon we'll be adding the roof to the build. Yeah, I said I wasn't gonna build him. I didn't say I wouldn't crack a joke. This is such a cozy build. I like it. Makes me happy. Just a cute sleeping fox. There we go. And now we're gonna set it up a little bit. Go have the foxes, like, I don't know, going after the sweet berry bush. Have it drowned by the water. And we'll have the guy fishing with his diamond sword as well. And here is the cozy fox cottage. Got the inside as well. And there we go. Looks like there's one more comment. If you don't want to keep looking at the screen back and forth, you can pull up the stream on the laptop. I could. I don't really mind looking at it right now, though, because it also gives me a good eye line when I'm talking to people. It's easier this way. But, you know, when I'm doing animation streams, that is what I do, except I do it in reverse, because for that one, my stream is the... Sorry, my dehumidifier is going off. Man, it goes off a lot. I get it. Okay, there we go. When I'm live streaming animation, I put it on the computer, and that's what you see. Basically, you see what I'm animating, and then I pull up the stream on my phone so I can see the comments easier. But yeah, so that is all the Lego building I am going to do for tonight. Thank you to everyone who has joined this stream. Thank you for Pretzel for hanging out with me at the end. I really enjoyed that. It was a good time. And I shall see you guys next time. I'm not going to set a date right now for when the next time I'll stream is, just because plans can change right now. But hopefully I'll be up and streaming again sometime soon. As always, God is good, and I'll see you next time.